Welcome back to Tucson now. Join with us live here at the desk is our new friend from Arizona Pristine Roofing. Please help us to welcome Jaslyn Musio. Jaslyn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, so we teased a little bit to this conversation in our midday newscast regarding a potential roof giveaway.
Yes.
This is crazy, and not the first year that you guys have done this. So for those that don't know, maybe this is the first time they're hearing about it, tell us a little bit of the details, the ins and outs of what this is.
So we started this this is going to be our fourth year, so 3 years ago. We started with our annual roof giveaway. We came across a homeowner who didn't have insurance. Her roof blew off. She was getting kicked out of her HOA mobile home community. And it was at a part of our growth of our company that we just thought, you know what, this would be actually something really nice. We come across clients like this all the time, and though we can't help and everyone at this current moment, but hopefully in the future we're able to provide more. But it's great to be able to have been consistently able to do this for our community over the last through 3 years, and give one free roof away a year.
Man, that is incredible, especially when it's coming from the genesis of the story is from someone in need that you thought, I bet that there's more people out here that could benefit from this. We just haven't met them yet.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So do you have to meet them? Are people, what's the process for nominating someone?
So now we are just asking, and we start promoting through our social media, through family, friends, clients. Sometimes we come across clients that maybe are not financially able to, so we ask them, hey, our submissions open up after Halloween, and we've kind of enrolled it through the Christmas holiday, so it's become like a Christmas holiday free roof giveaway. So we say, apply around this time, and if you're our lucky winner, then maybe we're able to bless you with a roof after the first of the year.
That's incredible. So then how do they apply? Do they call you?
So right now we have a submission where you just do it directly through email if it's yourself or a family or friend. info@arizonapristineroofing.com is our email, and we just ask that you give, name, address, and what the story is. Why does this person need help? Why would they be the lucky one to be able to receive such a great gift? And then we just kind of go through the submissions and try to weed out and just make our selection on the one that we feel is the most needy at the time.
Yes, absolutely. So what does that look like then? I mean, there's so many people that have so many unique stories. So then what would you truly be looking for in a recipient?
So basically, you would just somebody obviously that doesn't have the financial means, their home or roof is in poor condition. There's really no other resources available, like home insurance or anything of those sorts. Specific issues that have, brought them to this situation that they're not able to provide a roof over their head. So we kind of get down to the nitty gritty of understanding, and even though the other applicants are obviously in need as well, we just try to hone in and try to make the best a decision and give it to the person that needs it the most.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. What are you hoping the take-home story, the lesson learned, the message that you want to leave people with? Maybe after the holidays, a winner has been announced. What are you hoping sticks in the backs of people's minds when it comes to you guys' giveaway?
Just, that there's help out there, and there's a lot of small business like ourselves especially during the holiday season and throughout the year. Small local businesses giving back to the community. We are so extremely blessed by all the great clients that we receive during the year. It's just something that's special to myself and my team to be able to give that to someone else and just kind of be there for someone. We never know what someone's going through, so it's always nice to be able to be put in that opportunity and blessed enough to bless someone else.
Definitely. Take us through the logistics here. So you choose a winner on what date?
December 15th.
Okay.
December 15th is when it closes, and then we announce on December 20th.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then obviously I'm thinking, installing a roof takes time. I've never done it myself, but theoretically, I would think it takes.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is that timeline?
So basically, what we do is we announce it before the holiday season, and then after New Year's is once we start, we'll meet and we'll decide, whether it's a tile, a shingle roof, choosing a color, choosing the material that's going to go under, kind of going through the walk around and seeing what else is needed at the property, if there's any, perimeter fascia or any other things that go into a roof replacement or installing their new roof. And then usually we start building either about mid or end to January.
Oh, wow. That is incredible. Take us through, like you said, it was the 4th year. So take us through a couple of the stories, without, of course, giving any names, but the backstories of people that you've been able to bless in years past.
So our first one, her roof, like I said, she was getting kicked out of her mobile home HOA. And her neighbors we were doing some of her neighbors, and one of the neighbors approached us and was like, hey, would you mind, considering, and they were willing to pitch in too. And it was just a great opportunity with the help of, some of our other people in the industry to be able to help with the materials and help with the labor and stuff like that, that we were able to give it to her. We had another family that the husband had just passed away, and he was kind of just patching the roof as it went. And so the roof looked almost like a rainbow. So it was, the wife was, in low income, didn't have a job, Social Security type thing. So we were able to put a brand new roof over her head as well, and will last her for, 20, 30 years to come. And our most recent one, we had someone that was sick, elderly husband. He was a disability, had got hurt on the job, was kind of working 2 jobs and whatnot. So that was our last recipient, and now we're looking for our new one.
I mean, when you talk about roofing, right, the age-old saying, like, a roof over our heads, and that's what everyone talks about when they're talking about why does mom and dad work so hard, so that they can pay for the roof over our heads. And everyone kind of seems, means the household, means something bigger, but it truly is
a roof over your head.
A roof over your head. What is that message then? Not even just to the recipients, but to everyone out in the community about how it kind of takes a village.
Yes, it does. And it's like your roof is your main number one component of your home structure, right? It's everything that protects it. We all love doing our beautiful remodels, and we spend our money upgrading and this and that of, everything else that goes along with the home. So making sure your roof is protected is key, and it's costly sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's just maintaining it and being able to provide it is just something that's really dear to us, and we love doing it, and it's just become, something that we look forward to every year now.
Man, that's incredible. So speaking of It Takes a Village, I know you said in that first year it was a neighbor that said, hey, I've recognized a need in our community, but it wasn't necessarily the homeowner themselves. It wasn't a family, things of that nature. So are there any limitations? Who can nominate this person?
Anybody can nominate, and that usually is like where you get your best nominees, right? Because usually the people that need it the most are too proud to ask for help. So we just want to open that up as an opportunity that if you have a family, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker, somebody that is going through a hard time and can really use a gift like this, reach out. There's no limitations to who you can nominate. You don't have to be related. It doesn't have to, you don't even need to know the whole story. It's just kind of giving us different options to see who's out there and who's really in need.
Yeah, absolutely. Say that email one more time. I want to make sure that everybody knows exactly where they can give their nominations. Again, family, friend, neighbor, somebody that you've just noticed in the area saying maybe they could be blessed by this holiday season. You just send their name and their story to what email?
It's info@arizonapristineroofing.com.
Fantastic. Jasmine, before we go, is there anything else we have not discussed you want to make sure Tucson Now audiences know?
Yes, so we are in the transition of updating our website and whatnot, and for the years past we've been doing it just in the email, but we're going to be updating it in about the next week or so, that you can actually go directly to our website, which is www.arizonapristineroofing.com, and you'll be able to just form fill and put your submission there to make it a little easier for those who are nominating someone in need.
That's fantastic. And tell us again, I know nominations are open now. When do they close?
December 15th.
December 15th. So you have just a little less than a month to get all of those submissions in. This is incredible. I'm so excited to see the stories. How does that work? Do you guys all sit around and read the stories together and see what maybe is the highest need?
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
So we sit down as a team, and we really try to go in and see, who's submitted the information and what the story is, and we just try to make the best decision. It's really hard, actually, because I want to give it to everyone, but we just try to make the best decision as a team to think, put ourselves in those situations and those shoes to try to pick the best one for the year, and then if not, next year is another opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this feels like the perfect example of, we talk a lot about social media and how it can get overwhelming because you see a lot of hurt or need that you can't necessarily fill. And then you were talking that there is a lot of need out there, but you found an opportunity where you can fill a little at a time. And I think one step forward makes all the difference. As long as we're continually taking that step forward, do you feel like being able to help where you can, when you can, for this roof giveaway once a year kind of alleviates some of that, oh, there's so much need, I wish I could help everybody?
Yes, for sure. And that's just the more that we've done it, the more we've had people reach out, other small businesses, other distributors, and things like that that want to be a part of it because, you know, there's just different angles you can go with. And hopefully in the years to come, we can kind of, you know, set it forward and have other people participate and make it maybe a group effort between other small businesses to be able to offer it to more people that are in need.
Wow, what a cool ripple effect. Just going to echo what we started at the beginning of this conversation. It truly takes a village,
It
right?
does.
That is incredible. Once again, Jaslyn Muzio, Arizona Pristine Roofing. Thank you so much for coming, telling us all about how we can bless someone in our community with a free roof come around December 20th, right?
Yep.
Fantastic, Jaslyn. Thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. From there, guys, we are going to take a short break. We'll get right back to news coverage here when we return. Stay tuned. You're watching Tucson